All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go over some question marks that Season 1 left us with. So, Nicole, take it from here.
Okay, why did Homelander... Why did he spare Butcher? I really don't understand. He was so crazy, he killed everybody. He killed people for no reason. And why was Butcher still alive? What?
At the end?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think, well, in my eyes, like, that dude...
He saved his life.
Right. But he wants him to suffer so much more because he's introducing him to Homelander's son, not his.
That's psycho.
That is, yeah. Meet Homelander.
That's worse.
But, and more so, why did, not like my question about who saved who, why the fuck is Huey trying to save A-Train?
Right.
That literally made not one sense to me.
Yeah, I agree. I would have just let him go.
He grew a conscience or something.
But even still, like, your girlfriend got, was probably in your mouth, like, blood was in your mouth and nose from your girlfriend.
Easily.
Like, I wouldn't forget that.
A-Train was blaming him for his girlfriend
Yeah.
dying, too.
Right.
So I don't know if they have, like, this weird relationship now where they can sympathize with each other. It's kind of like a forced sympathy almost.
Right.
Season 2 is going to be weird.
It really is, because you don't know where it's going to go from there. You know, you got the introduction of Homelander to his kid, and Billy realizing his wife's alive now. We're the kid from Homelander, and didn't even get
spoiler.
raped.
Yeah. Hi, see? Boom, boom, boom,
Well,
boom,
we
boom,
kind
boom.
of went ahead and did it
It
anyways.
wasn't us.
Yes, only watch this if you only listen to this if you watch the show. But yeah, and then I think my big question mark going into season 2 is going to be seeing more of Giancarlo. How do you say his last name? Who played Gustav Fringe from Breaking Bad?
Oh, what was his name in the show?
Giancarlo Esposito.
Okay.
But I don't remember
That
his
was
name in the
way
show.
off.
Yeah, I was way off.
It was like, it started with an M, Marvin or some shit like that. The director of the company
Of
right
the
now
company.
that's moving.
So obviously he's going to play a more vital
Madeline
role.
Stillwell up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he better. He was so fucking good in Breaking Bad.
He really was.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting to see. And you mentioned it earlier just briefly, but Black Noir. We need to find out what's up with this dude.
Okay, so that's my number one question. That's
Okay.
my number one question. I need to know because he doesn't say anything.
Nope.
He doesn't.
I want to know.
He can play the piano.
He can
Very
He
well,
can.
too.
I need to know what he looks like or she. We don't know.
It's a he.
We don't know.
That
If
is
you
a he.
Google it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what was
IMDb.
spoiled. That's what was spoiled for me. He's a black guy.
He's
like, I don't
gorgeous.
want a black guy to be Black Noir. You know how much that made me mad? I thought it was going to be like some like
Female.
no.
No,
Well,
it couldn't be female because he was a bit broad.
Hey, it could be a broad. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm so mad that it was. I'm not so mad. I'm not actually upset that he's like a black guy. I'm just mad.
You're not surprised.
I just wanted it to be like I didn't want like it's the Black Ranger all over again. Like he's black. We get it.
Yeah.
We get it. Like he's the Black Ranger without his fucking costume on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Black Noir is still a black man without being Black Noir. That's probably why
He's
he
like
doesn't
a
talk because he
truffle.
can't hide his like Brooklyn accent or some shit like that. Fuck, man.
He's like a chocolate truffle. Chocolate on the inside. Chocolate on the outside.
So what is Black Noir's even superpower? Is it just like throwing knives at
He's
people?
a ninja.
Yeah, he's definitely
When
some
he-
kind
Black
of a ninja.
Yeah, he's a black.
He's a black
makes
ninja.
it even scarier.
Black samurai.
He didn't even need to have the costume on to blend into the night.
No, he didn't.
So anyways, what was my other question?
I want to know about Lamplight because they said he retired, but this 7 seemed like a mob to me, and
Yeah.
there's only one way out.
Yes.
So I know he was responsible for Mallory's family
Right.
death. Some of them.
So maybe
Yeah, the
they,
grandkids.
Maybe
Right.
they killed Lamplight,
Right.
And that's why Mallory has to live out on the edge of nowhere.
Maybe, or
Possibly.
like that's just a huge question mark for me
Yeah.
too. I just,
Still got a lot to learn.
and
from
Mallory's family too. Like I kind of want to know like what the buildup was
that. Yeah.
to get her to be the only one that they destroyed her family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how she still like knows everything about
Right.
Homelander. Like they went to her for answers that they should have probably already known.
Yeah, who's her inside?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when she told him that, I was like, wouldn't you guys know this shit already?
I mean,
I really want Annie and Huey to get together, but it was weird at first when it's like Huey having just had his girlfriend's
blood and insides all over
guts.
him.
blood inside of him and bones like probably stuck in his shoes when he got home.
And hair.
And yeah, and all that shit is falling for. Well, I mean, She cute.
Oh yeah, she's cute.
She's a
Yeah.
cute girl.
Yeah.
However, that second outfit that made her supposedly look sexier
Right.
was not sexier to me. It was very unflattering.
Yeah.
And her hair was too big. But that's probably a girl
Yeah.
thing. Girls
It
are
was
like,
more
oh,
like
her
an
hair
80s
looks
porn
great.
star look that she
It
had with the
was
second
a
outfit.
porn star. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
They were trying to sex her
Yeah, and
up.
the hair
and they
too.
did.
Yeah, I was
They
like,
didn't
what
do it.
are we doing over here?
She was already attractive enough. She's
Yeah.
attractive in like plain clothes. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
She's super cute.
phenomenal bowler too.
Yeah. Kicked his ass.
Yeah, she did. Who's your least favorite character?
Probably the Deep.
I'm gonna
Even
have
though
to...
I kind of feel for that dude towards the end because I mean he's not the best character.
No, he was a
by
total
any
cock
means.
sandwich. I hated him.
Yeah.
but-
I mean, he talks to fucking
He's the
fish.
worst. And lobsters. The dolphin scene though.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Right. First question,
Yeah.
what were you going to touch?
Yeah. He's like, all right,
You sicko.
I don't really, to be honest, like, okay, the Deep's everyone's least favorite, let's face it.
Yeah.
But, I definitely didn't like A-Train
No, I
because he's just the person we all fucking hated in high school. Well, like, loved and then, like, peaked. You know what I mean? And now we're just like...
He reminded me of Alpha Chino from Tropic Thunder. That's what he reminded me of.
God, yeah.
Kinda
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
But like in a more obnoxious
Yes,
way.
way douchier.
I didn't really give a shit for Translucent at all.
No.
I don't think we were supposed to,
No.
but at the same time, like...
I forgot about him.
Yeah, no.
That's how much of a shit that she gave.
His best scene was exploding.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. I liked seeing that.
Yeah, that was
His-
fun. Huey was just like,
Yeah.
I kept thinking that Huey would like had some kind of power. To be honest with you, because all those scenes where it would get like loud and I don't know. I was expecting something to happen. I'm like, oh, maybe this dude's had a power the whole time and we just didn't know.
if PTSD is a power,
Yeah,
then that's
yeah.
Right, and that's really what it was with PTSD.
He's super nerdy and smart.
That's true.
That's a power.
He worked at Radio Shack.
He knew his cables.
Yeah, he sure
and
did.
laying the cables,
He did
as
lay the cables.
Robin would say. R.I.P. to Robin.
I bet she won't even be mentioned one time in season 2.
I don't think she will either.
No, I think once he kissed her and then like
And then her vision went away.
Now we're done.
I think you're right. And the friend out of nowhere that was like, it's what she would have wanted. Like that was kind of just like a right away. Like, okay, audience, don't think about her anymore. He's in love with this girl now.
Right.
She's more important.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm kind of curious about in season 2
Yeah.
if Huey and A-Train will develop their relationship. Because I kind of see
Become
that
like
happening.
besties?
Yeah, like how ironic would that be? I mean, they hate
That's
each
true.
other,
That's
right? They killed they killed the people that they loved.
Right.
A-Train really did, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
A-Train
I
did
mean,
both.
A-Train
A-Train killed
thinks-
both of them.
right, he did. But I kind of am curious to see if that will happen.
I could totally see that happening. That's a very
Yeah.
good point.
That could.
Totally
like
see
that.
that happening.
And I mean, the 7 is pretty much done, so it's going to be interesting to see how this whole V Corp thing plays out with Gustav from Breaking Bad now, being more the main character and without, Elizabeth Shue's character, but trying to see
God,
that.
she went out in a fucking hell way, right? Goodness.
She did.
Yeah. Have you not seen Brightburn yet?
I've not seen Brightburn.
Watch Brightburn.
In a show about spoilers, please don't spoil anything. And you know what's fucked up? I was going to watch Brightburn. Yeah, okay, sidebar. I was going to watch Brightburn the other day, but you can only buy it on Amazon Prime. You can't rent it anymore. It's $14.99 or go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like here,
it say that on
and
there?
yeah, it was like $14.99 or I'll spit in your mouth. And so I watched Hellboy instead, the new reboot of Hellboy. No, I didn't. What did I tell you I watched the other day? That was fucking terrible.
Pet Sematary.
I watched Pet Sematary instead, and like me explaining me watching Pet Sematary, I guarantee you is better than you guys going to watch the Pet Sematary remake.
It's honestly up there for worst movie of 2019 for me so far.
That's good. I'll throw that out there. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Except for how they trained that cat. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Because
up there.
cats are fucking.
This is a remake.
This is a remake of Pet
Yeah, I
Sematary.
didn't.
Yeah,
Don't.
You're not
Okay.
missing anything.
I'll explain it to you. We'll have a whole episode of me just talking and explaining the movie.
It will be better than the movie.
And how
So we
I-
need to
and
do
how I
that.
saw it.
So now we need to
I
make that
guarantee
happen.
it. We should just do that.
Why
with
don't
a
you
Do
couple-
it
just
like
act
Be
it
Kind
out?
Rewind.
Yeah.
Where, yeah, we'll just like homemade footage.
Yes.
I guarantee you it'll be better. 100 times better.
Yep. Awesome.
So if you guys, now to get personal and get to know each other a little bit better here, if you were to have a superpower, what would it be?
Mine?
Yeah, we'll let you go first.
Teleportation.
Absolutely. Is that yours too?
Yep.
Of course.
That's mine too.
Yeah.
That's mine too.
Who doesn't want to just go wherever? Bank vaults?
I am such an impatient person.
Yeah.
Bank vaults is where you go first?
Well, I want money.
Jesus
but then, of
Christ.
course, you go to New York, you go to Hawaii, you can just teleport
Anywhere.
wherever you
But
want.
Dude, I mean, yeah, like I got a little bit of money now, and I'm just like, if I could, like literally the biggest part, the hardest part about doing anything is getting there.
Yeah.
So like, if I was like, I'm gonna go to Japan today, it's like I'll see you guys later. Boop. And I'm like, just talk to someone there, or shit, that would be kind of hard. Be
Well,
like,
hopefully
hey,
you'll be able to grab the person you're with and they teleport with you.
Right.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking like once you go there and you're just waving American dollars around, you're like, I want to buy that with something that I can trade this in for. And people are like,
Sure.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying, dude. But yes, teleportation is
right.
because why wouldn't it be?
Exactly.
People are like,
Plus,
oh,
you can help people, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's convenient for everybody.
Yes, we'd like to help people.
yeah.
Helping
You
people.
could see someone in danger and then just like teleport yourself out of there.
I love you.
Sorry. I
gotta go.
Just remembered this thing I had.
So that was yours too? Was
Oh, yeah,
teleportation?
absolutely.
Nice. All across the board. Wow.
Boom.
We did not plan this. I
No.
promise.
No.
Did not plan it.
Great
Okay,
minds,
so
man.
if you had a second power that wasn't teleportation. Well, okay, so wait, no. You said what would be a power that you wish your biggest enemy had?
Yes. What would you wish on your worst enemy?
To be honest, I know it's already taken, but like talking to fish, that's so fucking lame.
yeah.
That is so you cannot get help from that unless like, where's Atlantis? I'm gonna make me a shit ton of money, and they're like, yeah, y'all made that up. Like, oh damn it.
What
Mine,
about
That's
you?
it.
mine would be something along the lines of like inflating, like into like a balloon, and then deflating also like a balloon.
I prefer fish.
So no flying, floating,
Floating.
and there
That's
is
good.
nothing you could do
Yeah,
except look and sound like an idiot.
It all depends on where the wind's blowing. You can't even choose your direction.
That's true. You get with your arms.
That's a fucking good one.
I just picture people like sumo suits.
Shit. Guess I'm going this way. Shit.
My worst enemy, gosh, I took some time to think about it, and I think this was like a joke. I don't know if it was you that said it. It was something along the lines of, whenever the person would fart, they would orgasm, or when they would orgasm, they would fart. That's what I would wish on my worst enemy.
Oh, they both had to happen at
They
the same
both had
time.
to happen at the same time.
Oh man, that's a good
That's where
one.
the mind goes sometimes.
That's a really fucking good one.
You know what? I wouldn't mind orgasming when I fart. So
But I mean, this is
fart
like
a lot.
loud though.
I fart a
Like
lot.
a
uncomfortable.
loud orgasm or a
No,
loud
the
fart?
fart.
Both.
The fart.
How about both?
Wait, the loud fart? Dope. Awesome.
Well, yeah,
Love
no,
it. I
loud
do,
There's no
both,
hiding
loud
it.
both.
I do that anyways, man. Gosh.
Mixed with the smell
Why
because
did-
it's
Right.
gotta be awful.
It's got to be terrible. Yeah, I can't be potpourri.
room.
Sometimes though, my loud ones are the ones that don't have a stench.
So you're the silent, violent type.
I am.
I am. I am absolutely.
You heard it here
My
first.
kids know
Yep.
when mommy farts.
My daughter will point the finger to me all the time. Dad! And I can't even hide it. I'm like,
But you have a dog. That's like you.
look, and the funny thing is,
Yeah.
I don't know if your dogs do it. My dog, when she farts, she'll run away from her fart.
Oh, yeah,
like she
mine are
scares
terrified.
herself.
Whenever
Yeah.
whenever my dogs fart, they just like look at their asshole. It's like what the fuck?
What just came out?
I forgot about that one.
Yep, mine too.
Oh my goodness.
So overall thoughts on the show? Is this, personally your favorite show of 2019 so far as brand new shows?
Yeah. I mean, there's not really that many brand new shows, but of 2019 anyway. Yeah, as long as, and I'm pretty sure it did. As long as The Haunting of Hill House came out last year,
It did.
then this is my favorite show
Nice.
of 2019. I was gonna say the new season of Black Mirror, but it wasn't not there. It was not there.
Fighting vipers, man. Gamers questioning their sexuality all over the world.
Yeah, I'm a video sexual.
What are your thoughts on it?
Oh, it's my favorite new
Yeah.
show of 2019. Otherwise, it would definitely be Stranger Things. I loved the new season.
Me too.
I didn't even finish it.
Oh my god, I finished it so fast.
I watched one episode and I don't remember. I was probably like rubbing Cheetos on my chest again. I don't know.
You do that a
You
lot.
and these damn Cheetos.
I mean, if you haven't known,
If he comes over, hide your Cheetos.
hide,
Oh my god!
hide your Cheetos.
I imagine he probably has plenty.
I get the cheese doodles, the Wise version,
Like the big,
the big poofy. Yeah.
like the.
Not the bucket of cheese
Okay,
balls.
that's what I'm
Not the
thinking.
bucket of cheese balls. No, those I can't get those anymore. My doctor says, and
As he should, he or she.
Yes. There are female doctors out there.
There are plenty.
We can all do it together.
what the fuck?
We got real political real quick.
Oh my god.
To me, it's definitely my favorite new show of 2019. As far as shows overall, I think it's definitely my top 5. Stranger Things Season 3 was fantastic. Don't want to go down the wormhole. It was the final season of Game of Thrones. We'll just let that lie
it
where it
was
will. But it's good. I'm glad to see the streaming platforms really stepping it up with their original programming. And, it's going to be exciting to see what happens with Disney Plus and all the stuff they're going to bring to the table. So it's good. It's good. Before we wrap up, we have started this little segment called Last Call, where we're going to, take a minute or two to shout out or talk about anything that we have in mind. So we'll kick
Start
it
with
off.
me?
Yeah, let's kick it off with Nicole.
Shout out to my babies, Nora and Emma, and also shout out to my best friend Chris Burke. It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Happy
Chris!
birthday.
And this will air this week too, so it won't be that far behind.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's new.
I know.
Usually we gotta wait like
Super
It's
long.
like
I
a
forgot.
month.
I forgot we recorded this.
I forget we record some episodes.
You want? Is that was your
Yeah,
go?
go
Okay.
for it.
I have a couple things I have to say. I feel like so. Shout out to Boxcar. I'm a bartender at Boxcar. There are a lot of things that really fucking piss me off.
Or is this a grind my gears?
This is kind of like a I hate people segment.
Ooh.
It's like okay, here are some things that bartenders really fucking hate, and I don't know if it's just me.
Speak the truth,
But
brother.
okay, here we go.
God, I hope I don't do any of them.
Okay, if you actually walk up to a bar and say, "Yeah, let me get a beer," I will shit in your face. I will literally pull my pants down, stand up on the bar, and shit in your... Like, if you say, I'll get a beer, and then we just hold eyes for, 2 seconds straight, like I'm supposed to say the next words. Like, I'm like...
This isn't a movie.
I have literally gotten to the point where someone's like, yeah, I'll take a beer and a shot. And
You should pick it for 'em.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just like, all right, Don Julio 12 year, here we go for you. And here's the most expensive bullshit beer we've got. Here you go. That'll be $48,000. You fuck. Choose your words next time. Act like you've been in a bar before.
Yes.
Okay. I really fucking hate. I get instantaneously to a 10 annoyed when people are like we're busy. People are screaming at me like, I need your help. Like, come here, like waving their fucking money,
Whistling.
like leaning. Guys who lean over the bar as far as they can. Like, girls do that with their titties, and I help them
You
first.
respond to that.
Yeah, I respond to that.
It works.
I don't like a guy's face coming closer to my face is like intimidation, and I don't take well to that shit. Like,
Right.
so if you act like you need my help really bad, and you like come here, and I see you, and I'm like coming to you next, and I get to you, and then you turn around and ask, what does everybody want?
God.
You have 0 more seconds with me. 0 more seconds. And I turn around and I'm just like, well, no, there goes another person. I want to stone cold stun her into oblivion.
More poop coming at your face.
Yeah. No, I already pooped on everyone tonight. I'm all pooped out. When people, oh my God. Okay. So when there's a menu, first of all, people who just look at the tap handles and like, oh yeah, I'll take that. Like after I've pushed a menu towards your face, it's like, oh, that might help you out a little bit further. And, no, I just like use my eyes and strain. But then there's people who read the menu and they're like like say there's a drink at a boxcar called the Token Jam, and it's all the way at the bottom. Mm-hmm. And they hold the menu up and shove it to my face and say, "Yeah, I'll have the Token Jam." And I'm like, if you would have just said Token Jam, I would have fucking known what you were talking about in the first place.
Right.
Like, you don't have to I can't hear, but I can read. Oh, good thing you showed me those words and letters because what would we have done? What would we have done? So that annoys me. Oh yeah, let me get something good. You can catch these hands. They're both really good. They're both really good. Or this D. I mean, either one. Either one.
Or more poop. Well, you're pooped out.
I'm pooped out, man. Like, there was this one girl last night. This isn't me pooping on purpose. I swear to God, this isn't me pooping on a girl.
This was an accident.
There was this girl last night that this is another one of my pet peeves. There was a girl last night who I love Jordan. Jordan's awesome. Jordan's the best. Jordan, blah blah blah. You make the best drinks. They're the best person on this fucking planet. Oh my God, I can have you babies and we fucking raise them and have a nice household income. And like,
and a 2-car garage.
And then
Spaniel.
On $47, she tips $3. And I'm like, bitch, we are not friends.
Oh my God.
I'm like, bitch, and she wants to sit there after hours and she's like, oh, can I get, like, it's 2 o'clock and like 3 seconds. And she's like, oh, can I get a fire? I'm like, no, honey. No, you can't.
Karen,
no.
You know who you are.
Karen.
This girl's name was Brittany, so watch out for all the
There's
Britneys.
a world full of them.
There's so many.
And also, guys, we know, like, we remember you.
Yes.
We remember your face. We remember your shitty tips. Mm-hmm. Like, don't come in there acting like you're my friend. Okay, I do remember titties, too. Like, okay, you can get by tip. You can tip a little worse if you've got nice titties.
Ladies, you found a script tonight.
No. I think that's most people. Not even just like men's. Yeah. I think women love titties, too. Titties
They're
are
nice.
great.
There you go.
Anyway, and also, I put a status about this the other day, but I wanted to clarify. So when people start a tab, it helps everybody because it saves time. Mm-hmm. You don't have to keep swiping the card and waiting for the internet to come back and say, oh, yeah, your card's approved. And then you won't have 14 million interactions with your credit card, possibly having your credit card company, put a halt on your credit card. Because, like, if I saw, like, 14 $5 transactions at the same place, that's a little sketch, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sketchy. So it saves me time. But then there are people who are like, I'm like, oh, do you want to start a tab? Because this is your 4th time coming up here.
Right.
I'm like, you don't have to lie to me. You're going to get more alcohol. Let's just
be real.
While we're both wasting each other's time, let's just have this conversation.
I'm just going to open a tab.
let's just have this conversation. Why don't you just go ahead and open a tab? Yeah? And they're like, oh, no, that gets me in trouble. I'm like, well, motherfucker, you're already in trouble. Now you're already in trouble.
This is your good $5 tab.
Yeah, and it makes me think, like, I put my status up and I said, this makes me think you still color, like, with crayons, full fisting them.
Yes.
You still full fist color with crayons. And just, like, you sign your name.
X?
Like, you sign your name with an X. And you just have the scribbles. And you think that makes you a decent human being or a doctor or something. But, yeah. I'll have more next time.
Oh, no,
but trust me.
The Grind My Gears segment is full effect.
I like it.
Being a bartender is like, oh man, it just makes you, it makes you love people because some people are really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Some people
you make great friendships and relationships.
Sure.
Yeah.
Some people like totally get it, like they're actual decent human beings. Mm-hmm. And then there are just like people that like breathe out of their mouths only.
Mouth breathers.
Oh my God. And they're just like, can I get off? They open up my tray full of fruit and they reach in and I'm like, don't you touch a lime.
Do that.
Don't you get a lime out of there with your grimy hands.
Cherries.
And they're like, oh, well, how do I know where your hands have been? I'm like, you're right. They probably are going to be in your girlfriend / mom / grandmother later. And then then she's going to pick your cherries and put them in your goddamn mouth. That's where those are going to be.
Yeah, this is going to be hard to follow.
Oh my God,
upset.
right?
I'm upset.
Despite what you all think, this boxcar is not next to a retirement home.
I'm actually a happy dude. It's just like, I was surprised.
There's just those squirts.
If I didn't have this time, like if I couldn't tell this to anybody, oh man. And it's more so just me being.
You shouldn't pent it up.
Well, I can't just be like, hey, stupid fucking piece of shit idiot.
You should be like Homelander.
What? Oh my God, if I ever got those powers, I have a list.
No, I have a feeling
Okay,
if you
I'm
did,
making
then
house
no
calls.
one would fuck with you.
Yeah, that's true. But I still would I'd still make good drinks and have good friends.
Yeah,
People
you
would
would.
still come like, I make good tips and whatnot. I'm very easy to get along with.
Make sure you check out Boxcar.
from the boxcar.
Oh, yeah.
And
He may or may not throw poop at you.
listen,
I can't guarantee any of
listen
it.
to this podcast, and you might be on it one day.
For my little segment, I want to give a big shout out to my daughter Jordan. She moves into campus at UNCW next Saturday. Getting ready to take on the world. My family, everybody's just so proud of you. Do your thing out there. We love you. She's been on the show a couple times, so check out those episodes. She's going to do big things in film and entertainment and all that fun stuff. So, as a proud dad, just want to give a big shout out to my daughter as he gets ready to start college. Craziness.
Fucking A, man.
Yes, congratulations.
Everybody's popping out kids, and my kid's going to college.
Hell yeah. You're old as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
And
I
you
know.
don't envy any of them. So.
No, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. But congratulations also to all the new parents out there. So, Chris and Sarah. Who else? Ian and Crystal. Rick's kid just turned 1. Rick and Morgan. Brody, who owns the studio right here at Press Play. Just
I'm facing away from the camera.
Yeah, camera's over here.
I'm sweating like a bastard.
I know.
Yeah, you were like, oh, I'm comfortable
You see
in the
it? Yeah,
beginning,
and
and by the end,
like
you're
we're
like,
talking,
oh.
I'm like, why is my
So
shirt
much hot air.
sticking to me?
But yeah, that's going to do it for us. Make sure you check us out on social media. Our website is www.popculturepodcast.com. Big shout out to our friends over at Zipster/PhotoBiz. Do some of the best websites and SEO in the business. So make sure you contact them for any of your website needs. Big shout out to Yes Weekly, another one of our sponsors. And of course, Andrew Newman, attorney at law. And we'll catch you next week.
On Zero Dark Nerdy.
Hey!
Yeah! Victory!
And anger management?
Fuck anger management.